Alright, let's see. I am live now. If you're already here, that makes you some kind of superhuman entity because I haven't sent the link anywhere. And it's very, very soon after it's starting. Unless you're watching this after I streamed it. First with no sharing, goddammit. Always. Do you just always have a tab open with my channel open? Alright. Welcome. I'm going to be continuing off from where I left off last time on this game, Crystalline. Visual novel, so if you're not into that, feel free to leave. Your honestly, sometimes I don't even get notifications for some of the channels that I enjoy. So, let us load. Should have switched scenes. It is switched scenes. Fuck you. Wait, did it not? Okay, there it is. Yeah. So right now it's 11:43 at night for me. So to help me get through this stream, that's a thermos of coffee. Turn down game audio. Alright. That should be good now. I am going to be narrating like I did last time. So, we shall begin. A knock on my door jolts me awake. Ah, fucking people. No bang, no... Just like, fuck you. I ran out of bang because I've been streaming too much, and also, it's not exactly good to down that much caffeine. So, it's just about 4 cups worth of coffee. I sit straight up into bed. Barely notice a tiny yelp as, "Oh no, Pongo, I'm sorry." He tumbles onto the floor, like, because I sat up too fast. Hello? The knocking stops. Do I sense someone who ordered?
It's Leanna.
Oh, god damn it.
Are you about ready?
As I rub my eyes, I blink and look out of the window, realizing, oh, the sun is up. Wait, it's not noon. Why am I awake? What time is it?
It's past dawn. We need
Dawn.
to get a move on if we want to make a good time.
You bitch. Can't you just, like, cast a spell? Make, like, a fucking automaton or something to carry us? Dawn? There's no possible good reason anyone, not even the world's top scholars, should be awake at this hour. Then again, it is 11:45 p.m., so I attempt to lay back down because I don't want to wake up, and I'm sorry, I'm tired. When the knocking starts again, I get extremely angry. Alright, hold on a minute. No stops. I yawn, stretch a little bit, and then notice Pongo on the floor. Back in the thick of it. So I was a slime. Don't you eat my slime. What are you doing on the floor, buddy? Weren't you sleeping on the bed? Pongo wiggles and glares at me like I was the one who did it. Don't you take that tone with me, young man. Glance at the slight indentation on my pillow and back at the blue mass on the floor. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It's like when you accidentally step on your dog because you can't see in the middle of the night. You don't feel like you didn't want to do it, but it happened, so... He looks cautiously at me and then hops onto the bed and up onto my head, where he'll stay for the rest of his life. He nips at my hair, motherfucker. Don't. You're not my barber. And then he jiggles a little. I guess it means he's forgiven me. Possibly. Push myself to my feet. Oh god. The morning sick. And I begin getting dressed. Once I grabbed all of my things, I could open the door. Fucking bitch, why are you in my way? Sorry. I didn't mean to nearly slam a 60-pound oak door into your head. That's just
You ready to go?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything to leave behind, so yeah. Nah, she leads the way out. It's time to die. I follow her through town as we head north for the Northern Kingdom. It's a lot quieter than when we first arrived as the town gradually begins to wake up. Thank God not everyone's awake yet. That would be strange. We don't run into too many people on the street, although there are shops that aren't open yet. I can see the shopkeepers busy prepping for the day. Why are we up before the fucking Walmart's open? This is a strange era. Right before we reach the edge of town, a guard pokes me in the chest with a spear and says,
There's been heightened bandit activity reported on these roads.
Then why are you putting a spear across my way, good sir? I am the bandit. I mean, I'm not the bandit. The brows of the fucking blonde bitch that's taking me home, her brows crease.
Are the roads closed?
No, but until we get a handle on the bandit activity, we're advising everyone to stay in town.
We can't stay.
Yeah, I'll starve to death. I have no money.
Where are you headed?
We're headed to Illumia.
What she said. God notices a sigil on Liana's manipulator. Oh, yeah. I would call that a boosted gear.
You're a mage knight?
She is. Yeah, she nods. As the guard turns his focus to me, I draw attention to the blade on my hip. King! I'll stab him. I may not have magic, but a knife works rather well when it's a human. He nods gruffly and then moves out of our way, almost like he expects me to die somehow.
Just be careful out there.
Don't worry. I'll only slightly impale my victims.
Thank you.
She motions for me to follow her. Once we're back on a familiar dirt path, I take a look at the Meadow Hill Village, before refocusing on the road ahead of me. This same path. I trek along the path as peaceful. The forest gradually awakens with bird song and the scuttling of woodland animals. Amazing, so relaxing. It's almost like I don't have to do a makeup test once I get back into my world and thus fucking time travel happens. Fuck it. Having grown up in the city, the sounds of nature still startle me, and I glance at every rustle of the leaves. Lana, though, seems unfazed. Her eyes are routinely surveying her surroundings, like a god. Like a Metal Gear Solid god. Suddenly, she freezes. I nearly fucking topple over her because she's so stupid. What the fuck? I fall silent, thinking that maybe she had a stroke or something. But when she speaks, her voice is a whisper.
Did you hear that?
Huh? I'm really trying here, but nothing sounds out of place. Then I start to hear some. Is that? Oh yeah, that's people. I hear people. Bandits? Victim. I think you mean victims. A strangled scream pierces the air, scaring a flock of birds into flight.
Someone might be in danger.
The bandits! I'm gonna kill them! What? She abandoned all caution and started fucking sprinting towards the sound, and she doesn't even know if that's a trap. What a dumb bitch! And she's supposed to be a mage knight? We both take cover as the trees are open a pop, revealing a man in a trench coat surrounded by 5 bandits. One more bandit lies motionless on the ground. Ooh, one of my people, I see, a murderer. Upon seeing their fallen comrade, the bandits all unsheathe their weapons. Somehow this had not happened before. You know, when the bandits should have all attacked at once, but they're dumb, and this is an isekai, so we'll allow it. 3 of them hold long swords, 2 of them point guns. Oh, they have gun? Oh yeah, they did have a gun at the shop. The trench-coated man doesn't stir. His dark hair falls over his eyes, and he begins to fucking chant 6-number codes at a speed that has never been heard before, as the number of hentai he has read is unfathomable. And I can't see his face either.
Get away from us this time.
God, that is third-rate voice actor.
Take him out.
Man pushes open his coat and draws 2 fucking gets as bandits converge. Lana sets her jaw. But hey, don't fucking. As soon as the words fall from her lips, though, without caring to hear for my words of stabby stabby, I want to killy, as she races out from the trees, her hair whips behind her and a white coattails billow in a graceful arc. She moves faster than any human I've ever seen, even Usain Bolt, and that cameraman who caught up to all those fucking runners. That was a strange sight to see. As if the air was pushing her forward almost, actually, though. Like, does she have fucking rockets or something? I don't know. Is she a cyborg? She's fine. Still dragging her down. Her gauntlet hand clenches and a blue sphere glows. That disappears as she punches the nearest bandit in the fucking face instead of just cutting off his head. He flies away from her and crashes against a tree before crumpling into a heap. Apparently, it sounds...
She must be with him.
Or she's after the bounty. Take her out too.
Wait, there's a bounty? Even money for murder? Holy shit. The mysterious man fires a hail of purple blasts at the bandit. Get. Catching one of them in the chest. You only hit one of them? You got shit aim, bro. Lana deflects the sword from another bandit with her own blade. I can't sit here and do nothing. I have to help, for God's sake. I gotta kill the bandits. Murder. Stabby, slashy. Ignoring Lana's command, obviously, why would a person of my generation follow orders? What a foolish thought. I unsheathe my sword and charge into battle, hoping for first blood. First encounter. Oh, click the matching icon. Wait, what? Okay. This. Are you supposed to be able... Huh? Liana breathes heavily as she surveys the bodies around her. She glances at me and the stronger who's still standing.
Anyone hurt?
Stranger, not stronger. I'm retarded. I do a gentle pat of myself, wondering whether or not I am dead, but I have mere bruises from sword and gun. Huh? Anyone else find that strange? Sword, gun are the enemy's weapons. Me, bruises. Perfect. I love it. Nothing major. She nods, and she starts fidgeting with her boosted gear, if you will. It looks more like a divine dragon. Fucked your mom, cucked your dad. The man stays silent as he inspects his gun. Ah, yes, it is a gun. Now that I have a better look at him, I realize that although he's got a pretty mean look on his face, he doesn't seem very tough besides that. Also, he's not much older than me. His hair has a habit of falling around his eyes. He should really get a haircut or like a hair tie or something. Like, something? I don't know. But as he pushes it back, I notice a long scar across one eye. Amazing. Once satisfied, he tucks his gun back into his belt and stands up and nods towards us, ignoring... Then he turns away.
Right.
He pauses for a second, wondering whether or not he's going to shoot this bitch.
Where are you headed?
Why?
He's got a fine point there.
There might be more bandits around. We should team up if we're going in the same direction. Safety in numbers.
That's what the bandits thought. They're dead now. He studies us in stony silence. Then a gaze flickers to her manipulator, and he relaxes slightly.
Where are you going?
We're headed to Illumia.
Me too.
Ah, nice. I swear he didn't make that up just so that he could fuck around and find out. I don't actually know if he did make that up or not. He probably did.
You're from the Mage Guild?
Yes, I'm Leanna.
I'm Tim. I have a knife. Sword. I don't actually know how long it is, so it could be a knife, it could be a fucking sword, could be a great sword, could be a fucking blunt weapon for all I know.
Zach.
Nice. You look like a cuck, Zach.
Boy.
I asked Pongo, by the way. How the fuck did you not... Oh yeah, seemingly popped out of nowhere. The Pongo seemingly came out of nowhere. It's almost like he was hiding from the gunfire and swords, stabbing, screams of agony. And it's my friend, he's Pongo.
I see.
Yeah, Pongo does Pongo things. Pongo blinks Zach. Boy, straight out of an emo Pongo, bro. He's a cuck. I guarantee it. He looks like a man who would like a good cucking. Pongo blinks at Zach, who stares him down. Pongo bounces, questioning whether or not he truly is a cuck.
Boy?
That's what I'm saying, Pongo. I don't know, man. Zach's unblinking, unwavering, angry stare never ceases. And the Pongo scoots behind my leg, looking for safety. Smell 100% bitch me.
Now that introductions are over, let's get moving.
Zach waits for us to collect our things. You know, the sword that's strapped to my hip and the cell phone in my pocket and probably a few coins, like, that aren't usable here in my pocket. I don't have anything else, so I don't know what things we're gathering besides maybe the flesh and blood and or skulls of our slayed bandits. Leanna and I lead the way, Pongo keeping pace with us, while Zach hangs a few steps behind, ready to draw his dual pistols and blow both of our heads off at the slightest glance. Yo, Zach. So, what is that gun?
You mean his discharger?
No, that's a gun. No, I don't care if you call it a discharger. That's a gun. I hear a sound behind us. Zach raises an eyebrow when I turn to look at him.
Did you hit your head or something?
I'll fucking kill you. Don't think twice. I have no qualms with killing both of you. Well, it looks a little uncomfortable.
He's not exactly from around here.
Zach crosses his arms.
I see.
Nah. Yes. Nice smell. There's a pause. A quite long one, in fact. Believe it or not, nobody actually wants to talk about the isekai protagonist I currently am. So, you called it a discharger, but I'm like 99.900% sure that that's a fucking gun.
It's a weapon that uses crystal spheres to power it.
So it get crystal spheres. So it is a bliget.
Maybe?
Gotcha. Spheres are bullets. well, it's kind of a magazine in some sense because it's used to fire bullets. Or in this case, bolts of energy. Bolts of energy would be bullets. Yeah, fuck it, it's just a gun. Because fucking bullets are just energy packages that move really fucking fast and deliver energy by putting a hole in something. Like, oh, looks a little uncertain. Although it made sense in my head, I can imagine where she might be coming from when she's confused, because if you think about it, there ain't really black powder. Or gunpowder. Or any powder probably besides crack, cocaine. That's how God made assholes. Bruh. Never mind. I get the basics. Thank you.
Sure.
She smiles. I feel Zach gaze on me and express it's hard to read. Yeah, also about how fucking fast you moved. How? How did you do that?
Oh, I cast wind magic to manipulate my movements.
Yeah, how do I do that? Yeah, it's like a speed buff. I get it. But how? How can I do that? You said you cast wind magic. Like it's something that everybody can do. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
There's small adjustments, like shifting the draft to move me forward, or using a breeze to help lift me during jumps.
That sounds pretty fucking good. Also, are you using that when you walk? Is that why you didn't seem fucking tired? You motherfucker, you were reducing drag. You reducing drag? Oh my god, if I could reduce drag, physics equations would be so much easier. She grins.
The next time you're lagging behind, I'll use my wind to give you a little boost.
Why don't you just default do it? If you can just give me a fucking speed buff by very micromanaging the air around me, why don't you just do it? How Tim became, this is so epic. 100 likes. Wait, what? Gaseye from Mirai Nikki? The crazy bitch? That would be pretty fucking epic, though. If you could, like, give me a speed buff. If my legs start pleased by my reaction. But I'm quite concerned at hers. Also, how did Zach know you were part of the Mage Guild? That's kind of an interesting thing. That I should probably know how to tell if someone's part of,
I saw my emblem.
Emblem. Yeah, where? She lifts up her arm and puts a sigil on her manipulator. Where, though? Where is that? Is it this? But that's not on her manipulator. Is it just the fucking gold inlay? It's fine. What exactly does the Mage Guild do? Because you just didn't hesitate killing those fucking bandits.
We investigate any type of magical anomaly.
Rip.
The Mage Guild in Havengard is actually headquartered in
Should be
Illumia.
playing at 1080p, but I mean, looking like Minecraft isn't exactly a bad thing. Yeah. Sort of like a police kind of thing. Like you just investigate stuff. Investigate it. You don't know what police are. Okay. Detectives. Do you know what those are? They go into places, solve mysteries. They figure shit out, basically. A lot of times they solve crimes. Sometimes they solve whether or not your wife's cheating on you. That's a different story.
A little like that.
Okay. Makes sense. That makes sense. Meadow Hill Village guard and Zach were like kind of relaxed by looking at her going, "That actually good, not bad writing." It looks like the guard was telling the truth. There definitely are, or at least were, bandits on the side of the road. They're dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's something in her voice which makes me think she doesn't completely agree. What?
It's just, well, for bandits, they were pretty well equipped.
And now they're well-equipped corpses. Can we move on? She stares hard at Zach, but doesn't exactly react because he doesn't have emotions. He doesn't look like he has emotions. What does that mean? What? Are they not bandits? Could bandits not be part of like some kind of bandit guild and get good shit? Continues to look at Zach.
I'm not sure.
They were bandits.
She looks sharply at Zach, obviously caught off guard.
Sure.
Obviously, as he fucking teleported in front of me. They didn't sound too convincing, Zach. I'll be honest. You're not that good with people, are you? Subject drops, but I feel uneasy. Those guys weren't bandits. They did say something about a bounty. Why were they attacking Zach, though? Was he the bounty? Yeah, I'm assuming he's the bounty. It would make a lot of sense. The questions circle in my mind as the conversation lulls to silence. Anna leads the way, though she seems to have something in her mind. Zach trails from behind. He remains on a heightened alert. We traveled together for quite some time. No interruptions, no speaking, no breaks. My legs fucking hurt. Why are we still walking? When you edit a video, then the whole fuck thing crashes. Bro, editing is such a bitch. So much so that that's why I live stream. Also, I'm sorry, Assassin and Soulful, that I haven't done the editing for that 7 days video yet. I'm kind of dumb and really slow. Well, squints at the sky.
We should make camp before it gets dark.
Ah, yeah, I say so. Zach nods as well.
There's a good spot up ahead which hides us from view. It'll still give us visibility on any intruders, though.
Yeah, you don't have to... Inside voice, Zach. I know we're outside, but we're... Inside voice. You don't need to be that loud, my guy. And also, your ideas are good ideas. Better than whamming. Shonen whamming. Zach leads the way, and soon we reach the clearing. The three of us get to work setting up camp. I roll out my bedroll, and I notice that someone stole my sweet roll that I hid inside the campfire. Bedroll near the campfire, and notice how thinly it spreads on the ground. There's no way this is comfortable. It's just a sheet of leather. I guess there's only one way to find out. I lie down on the bedroll, place my hands behind my head. This isn't like sitting on a pile of rocks, but it ain't good. It escapes my lips somehow. I've been walking probably like 14 hours at this point. I could definitely fall asleep here. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. My gaze lingers in the night sky above. The moon hangs in the inky sky, dotted with so many pinpricks of silver light. Going bust. They sparkle vividly, as if trying to chase away the darkness that envelops all of us. I breathe out a breath in wonder. I never knew that stars could shine so brightly. Without the global warming and lack of ozone layer, I suppose they might shine a little brighter through our atmosphere. I try to pick out a few constellations, but the star patterns above, definitely not Earth.
What are you looking at?
Not Earth's sky. Quickly sit up, scared, because I thought she was gone, getting firewood or something. What a bitch. She holds 2 steaming bowls in her hand. I accept one of the bowls with a smile, as I thought I was going to not eat tonight. Or at all. And she sits behind me with a smile. Just admiring the sky. It's beautiful, Oh, the souls of the damned imprisoned in the light. And all the souls of the damned imprisoned in the darkness. It's all just a soul of damned if you really think about it. We're all damned. Back where I live, though, you can't really see the souls of the damned. It's kind of hard to see the bright ones, at least.
How come?
Pollution. A lot of pollution. Light pollution, regular pollution, carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. A lot of it. A bunch of other shit that just doesn't make it very easy to see. She gazes thoughtful. She's a thought staring at the sky.
Right. It's a little harder to see the stars in town than it is out here.
Yeah. You're right. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? It's not quite the same. I mean, some nights I couldn't see the fucking sky, you know? Smog. I was in the 1800s. I swear I wasn't in the future doing my homework in the future. Her eyes widen in surprise. Then she holds her chin in her hand.
Night sky without stars.
Yes, it's very depressing. As you stare at me. Please stop staring. It's very strange. But, yes, it's very depressing not seeing stars in the sky.
What's your world like?
Humans are a plague. It used to be beautiful. You know, then humans. That's about it.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no. The reason why I can't see the stars is because humans.
What color are your skies then?
Smog. Death. Dead people. She furrows her brow. The Industrial Revolution was the rise of civilization, and nature went bye-bye. Dead. We burned it all. Fucking forest. We needed more food. Burned it for agriculture. The dead fields, we burned those so that nutrients would go back into the ground. We dug a hole, we took stuff out of it, and then we burned that stuff. It worked pretty well for fuel, actually. That was pretty nice. But it made a lot of shit. Like, you breathe in it, and you die. So it's not very nice, you know? Our oceans are also full of shit. Like, literal shit, and then metaphorical shit, where it's just plastic. And, like, muck, oil. You ever heard of BP? Probably fucking not. This isn't Earth.
But what about all the animals that live there?
Most of them died or are suffering. You know, we put a few in cages with audit help. Did you hear about this chimp that smoked? I tried adding a GIF into the video and it died. Also, your comedy area is at peak right now. Yeah, honestly, I'm really enjoying commentary. It's fun. Yeah, they're suffering, all of them. Dead or suffering. We're currently in a great age of extinction because humans, we're not good people.
How so?
Our cities shine light so bright at night all the time. Fucking all the time. Their days in... Wait, so people continue their days, never fucking give their bodies a chance to rest. Also, we just destroy landscapes, cramped spaces, fucking cages, all of us, animals, humans, everybody, cages. Just frowns and bows her knees closer to her chest.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it'll happen to your world too. Give it time. We're all human. Maybe I was being a little too harsh, but there are some things which are still good. I'll bet technology has made life a lot more convenient. At the expense of hundreds of species' extinction. But that's fine because humans are living better. Plus, there's still people trying to bring awareness to bad shit that's happening to our planet and to our people. And a lot to our people. And there's also some people trying to bring attention to shit that isn't really that big of a deal that's happening to our people. But you know, it's all fine. Humans are good. I swear we didn't destroy our own planet. And are trying to get off the planet before we destroy it completely. She tilts her head back and returns to gaze at the sky. Probably having an existential crisis at the vast amount of information I have just dumped into her soul and probably given her nightmares. I'm sorry. Her face softens and she smiles a little bit.
You're right. The stars really are beautiful.
Yeah, you should admire them more before the Industrial Revolution happens here. Probably won't happen the same way because you guys got magic. If we had magic, maybe Witty wouldn't blow up the planet. Yeah, probably still would. Don't worry about it. Have you heard of the A-bomb? Ah, comfortable silence. Enjoy the tranquility of night. As I can only imagine, if only I had piano music right now. After we finished eating and clearing up, Zack approaches us. The creepy hentai protagonist cuck he is.
It's getting late.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can't see the moon, so it's probably like 10 or 11 p.m. right now.
I'll take first watch so you can rest.
Yeah, I'd be like... depends on where we are, honestly.
All right. I'll take second watch.
I guess that leaves me with third. What are you... Hey, don't think I'm that useless. I'm not Aqua. I'm not Aqua, I swear. I swear I'm not that useless. I can use my eyes. Just because they've been severely
That's
damaged
okay.
doesn't...
We had an early start, and I'm sure you're tired. We should rest up and sleep through the night.
Well, if I'm on third watch, I'm gonna get at least, like, 4 hours, probably. That's all I get anyway. Do you guys not fucking trust me? Sounds like you don't trust me. On it, although I try to keep my tone light and joking, almost like I'm not insulting their belief in me. But they still feel guilty, like they should, you stupid bitch.
No, that's not. I mean, it's not that we don't trust.
You don't. You trust him more than me. And he has a fucking bounty. You heard the bandits as much as I did.
Yes.
Thank you for at least being honest with me. You're not as much of an asshole as I thought. Although she thinks you are just because she's a whammon and doesn't understand that truth is not the same thing as insultion. Although you're... Wait, hold on. You're saying the truth is therefore insulting me because you're saying that you have no trust in me, which would be an insult. You motherfucker. I'm stabbing you in your sleep when I get third watch. She looks sharply at Zack, her arms crossed, but his expression doesn't change. As he is a true person of the night, does not give a single fuck what any thought believes. Seriously? Zack nods towards Lena.
She's part of the Mage Guild, so I know she won't pull any tricks. I don't know anything about you.
Fair, I did kill those bandits, but listen. I'll only kill you if you keep talking shit.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, Thought. This is between me and him. Don't interrupt. As the fire in my mind abates, I realize Zack may have a point. I give him no reason to trust me, and I will proceed to do no such thing. Playing your stream in the background while I'm editing my shit. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you enjoy it and it helps, it's good. Zack, boy, yeah, I'm not gonna give you a reason to trust me, because you really shouldn't. I will fucking slit your throat. I will cuck you in front of your own parents, my guy. I nod. Alright. That's fair.
I better get to sleep then. Good night.
Wait. Wait. Didn't... Hold on. I thought you said... Hold on. Who said they were taking first watch? Okay, she said she was taking second. Okay, I thought she said she was taking first. I'll be honest. Good night, then, you fuckers. Zack nods. And it flashes me one last smile before crawling into her bedroll head first, hoping that she doesn't have to see my face ever again, as I have threatened to kill everyone I have come into contact with. Besides, I think that fucking, that shop owner from last part. As she lies down, Zack positions himself against a tree and takes a seat. I'm gonna get to know this guy, because the more I know, the harder it will be for me to slit his throat, which is good for him. Probably good for me that I don't go to jail in this world before I get back to my home world, where I have a higher chance of going to jail for murder. It's easier to catch people with technology, fun fact. If we're going to be traveling together, I should at least make an effort to know what kind of person he is. I don't have any reason to trust him either. For fuck's sake. Walk over to him. Put my hand on his shoulder. Mind if I sit right here real quick? He gestures for me to join him. Sit down. He doesn't, obviously, no way he's talking first. He's about as fucking social as Tim Tampshire, the human being, in real life is. Oh god, the coffee's getting to me. I'll have to lead this conversation. So, how's the weather? Zack stares at me. Alright. Sounds about what I expected. Let's change the topic. Are you a cat or dog kind of guy?
Is this going anywhere?
No. I sigh heavily. I'm cringing so much that I am in physical pain. I'm trying to build up some trust with you, here, guy, but you gotta say something that isn't, huh? Are you stupid? Zack looks away. Guess he doesn't want to talk. Dog. I see. I'm kind of more of a cat guy, but I'm allergic, so I side with dogs more usually. Mainly because if you treat them right, they'll listen to you. Unlike cats, they just don't fucking listen to you at all. What?
I prefer canines.
Your words, Magic Man. I accept them. Also, silence creeps in, setting over like a dark fog, revealing Index Gunder's true form and showing that he was not a little pansy bitch in the past. So, we're all going to Lumia.
Yep.
What brings you there?
I'm meeting someone.
Friend? Foe? Victim? Person who put a bounty on you?
Someone from work.
That doesn't help at all. Like, literally none. Like, I don't know what you fucking do for work. What do you do?
Mercenary.
Mercenary. Acceptable murder. So you kill people. Zack crosses his arms and
It's
stands.
getting late. You should go to
Hold
sleep.
on, wait, no, hold on, I should have saved. Hold on. Can I? No, that would bring me all the way back to the beginning. Forget how fun editing is, but I hate the tediousness. Yeah, I agree. It can be fun until you get to the parts where you're just like, chop, 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 chop. God damn it, I have to record a voice line. Whoops, looks like I may have hit a small nerve. I get to my feet. Good night. Yep. He nods at me, and I fuck off as fast as possible because that is not a conversation I want to continue. Lay down, roll the fuck onto my stomach, plant my skull into a rock I'm using as a pillow, and close my eyes, hoping to God that I can fall asleep. Although something still doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, hey, pillow. Sitting up, look around for anything. Gaze falls on Pongo. It was now beside Leona. You little shit. Pongo pillow! Pongo! This is happening. I need a pillow. I'm not going to sleep without a pillow. Psst, Pongo! Hey, Pongo! Get the fuck out of here! I need you! Need you for a second. Pongo opens his blurry eyes, but perks up when he notices me calling his fuck ass. Come here, real quick. I need you for something. He happily bounces over once I give him attention. When he comes within reach, I grab him, not letting go, gripping him as tightly as a fucking grenade, hoping that it doesn't go off. He squeaks in protest as I lay my head on him. Like a slippery eel, he wiggles himself free and bounds back to lay on his side. No, Paco, I need a pillow, please. He glares at me suspiciously, as he has every right to do. He turns back to me and cuddles against Leanna. I sigh. Well, I guess I have no choice. I'm going in raw. No pillow it is. Lying back down on my bedroll, I close my eyes and eventually drift to sleep. Dun, 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 dun. So, what I was gonna do was go for one day, which right now would be one day. However, it is not, the stream has not yet reached an hour long. It's only 46 minutes in. So, I'm going to continue. A dull throbbing in my back pulls me awake. I hadn't fully appreciated the magic of mattresses until now. Yawn escapes me and I stretch widely. Oh, yeah, it's all coming together. Aside from the achiness and the rock that's in my shoe somehow, I actually feel kind of rested. You know, the oxygen helps a little bit when it's not smogged up. Sit up, look around. Zach leans against a tree with his head down, hair covering his eyes. Can't really tell if he's asleep or not. Regardless, his hands rest on his handles of his gets. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, actually. Almost like he's used to killing people as soon as he wakes up. Looking around again, I fail to spot Leanna. Where did fuck she go? Here, I think I hear a cry in the distance. I should probably check on that. I'll be a good Samaritan and maybe get a few murders in for the morning. Crossing over a hill, I see someone. I see Leanna practicing. She grips her blade, fighting stance. She's concentrated, like very strangely concentrated. Like there's almost someone in front of her, like shadow sword fighting. She swings her blade in a high arc, ending in a graceful spin. I doubt that that's effective in real combat. Spinning is not exactly effective unless you're throwing someone. But how fluid it is and accurate her movement is. She's done a lot. It's probably close to, I forgot the name of it, but there's martial art that's basically dancing. So she's basically learned that, but with swears. Her hair whips around her as she turns. Never seems to blow in her face. Probably because she has fucking wind magic. What a... God, thought. Thought is the word that I was looking for. Even with her heavy armor, her movements are still nimble. I don't know, she's probably using wind magic to lighten everything. She's moving like she ain't got armor on. Sadly, she does. But I wonder if that has anything to do with her wind magic. Probably. I do believe. Once she notices me, though, after about 5 minutes, because she is so concentrated, she lowers her sword, not slicing my throat.
Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? I moved out here so I wouldn't disturb you.
Nah, I was already up. Where's Pongo? Also, I heard screams, so yeah, I came here.
Gotcha.
Oh, Pongo! Glancing down at my bait, I spot a baby Pongo!
Looks like you guys are best friends already.
You think that I wouldn't be best friends with the thing that I can use as a pillow if I get friendly enough with it? Of course. He's my best friend. Isn't that right, Pongo? That's right, Pongo. Nod like I'm not holding a gun to your head. Nod. Yes, continue. That's good, little Pongo. It's pretty early. Do you always begin your mornings with a warm-up? Yeah, that's a nod. This, not a nod. That's a nod.
It helps me wake up and prepare for the day ahead. Also, it's become a part of my routine, so it just doesn't feel right when I don't do it.
You know, I did the same kind of thing a while back. I used to do a jog every morning after I woke up. It actually made me feel a lot better as a person. But also, once I stopped, I just couldn't get back into it because I woke up at noon. I know what you mean. Can't really go through my morning routine from Earth. But, you know, no toothbrush, really. No fucking deodorant, cologne, anything. It's really fucking weird. Don't even got a charger to take my phone off of. It's strange.
Right.
She looks down awkwardly. Creeping silence sneaks up on my organs, trying to stealth kidney steal me. She probably took that in a negative way, but didn't really mean it negatively. It's just different. It's always fun to make a new routine, honestly. Changing routines is probably the hardest thing known to me.
New routine?
I unsheathed my fucking sword, knife, whatever the... I still don't know what this is. I always just say my blade. This morning practice you do seems like a good place to start. You know? Exercise always good for the body in the morning. Warms you up for the day. Gets you feeling refreshed as soon as you wake up. She grins.
Considering how well you handled yourself yesterday, I'm curious to see what's the extent of your skill set.
I've killed about 27 people. And 5 children. I smirk. Only one way to find out. That's the lesson. So, what's the lesson for today? Senpai?
Sand pie?
No. Cream pie. I shake my head. Nah, don't worry about it. It's an anime thing. You wouldn't get it. You're not a waifu. You're a thought. She blinks, then refocuses. Matches my fighting stance by raising her swear word.
Experience with the blade. Sparring will be the best way to gauge your skills.
My skill with the blade is pretending I know swordsmanship and hitting my fucking friend with a wooden stick, shaped like a sword. Let's fucking do it. I frown for some fucking reason. It hardly seems like a fair fight.
Use my wind magic.
It still doesn't seem like a fair fight. Still not a fair fight, but I guess I'll still fight you. Don't stab me. That's a real sword. I'll try not to stab you. Although this would be a good excuse to finish you off, but you're the only one who... You are the only one who knows about my not being from Earth, not being from Terra. So, should I stab you?
Besides,
Nah.
the goal of sparring is to train your skills, not to win or lose.
I mean, that's fair. I guess. Fair is fair? I think it's fair. I ready my blade in a battle stance. Totally not holding it as in its sheath, about to quick draw. I forgot the Japanese term for that, but they actually have a sword style that specifically, it's not really meant for combat, but it's basically just the art of drawing your sword really fucking fast. Zenitsu, Demon Slayer, uses it. Yeah, she matches my stance. Hopefully, I did a really bad one so that she does really bad too. Liana dashes towards me. Her movements seem slower than what they were during the bandit fight. But not so slow that I... It's called Japanese cock slap. It seems like she isn't using her wind magic. But that doesn't mean she's slow enough for me to hit her. Fuck! She's too good with a sword because she's a knight. A magic knight, but still a knight. Oh, hot to the sword. Click the icons as fast as you can. I play us. Not with the mouse, though. I won. Somehow I managed to keep pace. You know, maybe all the Yosu game training, or in Dark Souls role training. Maybe I got my timing good. Every time I think about what the fuck, brain autism? No, I don't have. Ow! I slapped my glasses and ow, my nose. I think every time I think I'm about to get the upper hand, her intensity increases until we're equally matched again. She's holding back against me. This fucked. Even so, I could feel her holding back. Without using magic, mage knights are still a formidable opponent with the sword. Especially if they're anything like Liana. We go back and forth a few more swings until Liana strikes from above. I hurriedly block with my sword, but I lose my balance in a hurry and topple to the ground, landing on my back, on my behind. Oof! Oof! Shit. What's the Roblox one? Oof! I can't do it. Liana kneels down beside me.
Your fundamentals are solid. If you keep practicing, I'm sure you'll be a formidable warrior in no time.
Who said we're stopping? Get up. That's pretty high praise, coming from you, Miss Mage Knight. Fucking magic boo. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Stab, stabby. Is your... I see now why they made hair like that. If you look carefully, there's a lack of arm connection here. Where this should... I don't know, man. That doesn't seem right to me, because her shoulder would be about as thick as her wrist. That doesn't seem right to me. She smiles, blushes. Fucking crazy bitch. Stop thoughting me. She extends her hand, helps me onto my feet. Yeah?
It would be better if I could watch you spar with someone else. That way, I can see your movement from different angles and give you better feedback.
Is the paid killer awake? Not alive. I didn't kill him, I swear. Unless a bongo can use a sword, the only other option is the mercenary. I look around and spot Zack leaning against a tree closer to our sparring location than he was earlier. The sneaky motherfucker. He watches us as his arms crossed. Wait, how long has he been there? She rushes over to him, questioning his existence.
Would you be willing to duel with him?
Fight me. She punched me.
I'd like to get a better look at his technique.
Yeah, fight me. Fight me, nerd. Nerd, fight me. He merely stares at her.
Oh, right. You need a blade.
That's true, yeah. I hands her blade to Zack. He takes it from her and expects it.
What are the rules of the duel?
Standard spar. Be the first one to knock your opponent to the ground.
I like these standards. Zack's probably gonna pull a gun and shoot out my fucking legs. I did kind of get a touchy subject talking to him last night. Probably wasn't a good thing, you know. I don't think he's not willing to shoot me. As Liana returns to me, we share a glance that was surprisingly easy. You know, seeing as how it was just about the right easy for talking shit. I guess it's not a mercenary's nature to back down for a fight, even if it's not a real one.
Are you two ready?
No, definitely not. He has a gun. I step a decent distance away from him and ready my blade. I'm as ready as I'll be. Jack continues to stand there. I look at Liana again and she just fucking shrugs. And then he nods.
Okay, begin.
I rush forward and get shot. As I expected. I'm on the ground, staring at the sky, and I feel a pain, a sharp pain in my chest, in fact. Oh, what's this? I pat it. Oh, is that a bullet hole? Ow!
Strange. I thought he'd last at least 2 shots.
I'll fucking end you.
Zack!
What?
Sword spar! sword spar, Zach, not shooting me in the chest.
Why did you use your discharger?
Why not?
Steps
The
forward.
whole point was to have a sword match with him.
You didn't list that as a rule.
He's got a point, but he's still a fucking bastard. How dare you shoot me? Her frustration is evident in her voice.
Why else would I give you my sword?
Why did you give me your sword?
For you to use!
No! She snatches back her blade from Zack and heads over to me.
Are you hurt?
Yes, there's a hole in my chest. I mean, wait. That was my imagination. I swear that I didn't use the ability of fucking soothing sunlight or some shit. I don't know. My pride hurts, but besides that, it just feels what it feels like to be emasculated twice. One by a woman, one by a cuck with a gun. Why am I fucking wounded about my pride being... He shot me! Why is my pride wounded by that? That should be more just anger, like, fucking hell, you just... Why did you shoot me? My gaze drifts past her and more towards the sky behind her. At least the view is nice when I'm laying on my ass. And it helps me up again. No, please, stop. I don't want to get back up. It hurts. The pain.
The one and only lesson you need to know when fighting. Do whatever it takes to win.
I like your words, Gunny Man. Yes, I said gunny. That was on purpose. That wasn't a stutter. As soon as he's done speaking, Zaka starts sprinting towards the campsite as if a young child in hope for dinner. Little does he know he's poor and will not eat tonight. Leanna huffs and puffs as her thoughtitude overflows.
Mercenaries can be so annoying sometimes.
What? No, don't fuck me. Fuck you. He's probably saying, his advice is relevant. You can't lie, though. It may be annoying, but I'd say he has some pretty good points. Unlike you don't really help much besides saying what is and isn't. I mean...
There's more to a battle than winning. Like honor, justice, and even mercy if the case calls for it.
You provide mercy? You're fucking weird.
The last thing you want to do is forget who you are and turn into your enemy.
I know exactly who I am. Tim Tamser, the murderer who killed 27 people and even 5 children.
Anyway, I think we've had enough practice for one day.
Also,
We should
that
pack
is
up and
not a
continue on
joke.
our journey.
Wait. I fucked that up. That is a joke. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Also, that's my character. In game, not real life. I have not killed anyone that I have knowledge of. If I sleepwalk and shoot somebody, can I plead insanity if that happened? I don't fucking know. Yeah, let's get a fucking move on. I want to go home. I want to go to home world. My mom probably misses. Do I live in the dormitory? Do I live alone? Did I have a girlfriend? Probably not. I was studying at a fucking library. Chances of having a girlfriend are about slim to fuck off. Slim to fuck no, I don't. We pack up our things. You know, my bedroll. That's it. That's all I got. Put my pongo in my pocket. Or on my head. I don't know. Pongo, are you walking? And we keep going. We keep walking. Just keep going. Comfortable silence this time. Somehow it's comfortable. I don't know why it's comfortable, but, you know. Zach's still behind us, ready to shoot us at any fucking wrong move, once again. And I Lyanna and I, while the Pongo returns to his usual on my head, after a few hours, it doesn't feel like we're getting any closer. Because it's so fucking far away, isn't it then? Ah, I recognize this road. So, how long until we get there? Like, seriously, we've been walking for like a day and a half now.
We'll need to stop at Raven Pass to restock and spend the night. But if we continue to make good time, we'll reach Illumia by midday tomorrow.
So 2.5 days of walking. Okay, one more day. If only I had brought my Fitbit. Fit-Thought. I would have my daily steps done for at least a month, if not my entire lifetime, because I have such low standards that I could probably be the lowest standardized fuck this side of the South of Florida. I nod. We all fall back into silence. This time, maybe a little bit awkward, but, you know, that's just because nobody's talking. It makes sense. By mid-afternoon, though, we arrive at the gates of a settlement even smaller than Meadow Hill. It's a big-ass road. For there not being any cars or carriages that I've seen. A town consists of an inn and a few shops. The bare essentials. I probably only ever see travelers like us, people passing through on their way to Illumia.
Okay, we should stock up on supplies.
Huh? Wait,
I'll be
what?
making a stop at the weaponsmith.
Okay. Zach pats 2 holstered discharges on his side. Now that I think about it, I only saw him use one during the bandit ambush. The other must have already been damaged.
I'll check out the shop since my
Makes
weapons
sense,
are
I
okay on
mean-
repairs.
He does have 2 for a reason, so if they're easily damaged, I'll go with you, Lyanna. If you're not gonna fucking shoot me. Zach nods, like he usually does, not speaking. Silent and creepy. Frankly, fucking weird
See you
in
soon
general.
then.
Yeah. Fucking leave, please. I feel uncomfortable with you being around. You shot me. I'm still sour about that. Turns down another path.
Let's go.
Still drinking coffee, by the way. Lena smiles and back at me, and she leads the way to the shops. Ah, yes. Wait, hold on. You're moving fast. My legs are broken. I've never walked so far in this short amount of time in my life. Hell, I may have not walked this entire distance in my lifetime that I did in the past few days. We find the general store with ease since the marketplace itself is quite small. In fact, I'm surprised by how busy the store is. Like, what is it? A Walmart? Oh, shit, that's a lot of stuff, actually. God. Wait, isn't this the same... Is that poison? Is that a bottle of poison? That looks like a bottle of poison. Ah, that was the last of my coffee. I'm sad now. I guess if you're the only general store around, business is bound to be at least better than average. Which is none, because there's no general stores around besides you. As Lana picks out a couple items, I take a look around the shop. Notice a lot of people from fucking, like, everywhere. Like, Meadow Hill had nothing. Wearing clothes ranging from leather I'd seen in Meadow Hill to intricately embroidered robes. These motherfuckers, widespread travelers all over the place. They really do get all types traveling through here. All types of kiki bastards. Once Leona is finished, I follow her to the counter to pay for our
Will
items.
that be all for today?
God, I hate your voice. I'll fucking kill you if you don't shut up. Leona nods.
Your total comes to 34 coins.
34 fucking coins. Jesus Christ, that's expensive. Even Leona knows that expensive.
34 coins for these? It should be at most 30.
Shopkeeper frowns apologetically, almost like he wasn't the one who chose the price. Except he was. He doesn't seem too happy about the price either, though.
I'm sorry, miss. The goods themselves are only 20 coins. The rest of the cost is the 70% tax.
70%? What the fuck? I thought taxes in America were bad. Hope you at least get universal health care and education for free. Shit. Both the shopkeeper look at me confused. I should have cut my mouth shut.
I
She
don't remember the
furrows her
tax
brow.
being so high in the past.
The mayor only recently increased the tax.
Has no one asked why? It doesn't seem fair.
It doesn't seem fair. It just isn't. 70% tax is not what should be used at all. Like, that's just asking for businesses to shut down. The man nods.
We did in the beginning, but then the mayor hired enforcers of the new law.
Hey, what the fuck? This guy's a dictator. Time to spread America freedom. Lena frowns. Doesn't say nothing more. Shopkeeper continues to look apologetic as he gestures at the items.
I'm really sorry about this, miss, but I don't have any other choice.
I understand. It's not your fault.
Yeah. Wait, he's not making any... Wait. He's not making any profit at all. He said the items are 20 coins and the tax is 70%. 70% tax on 20 would be 34. You said 34. He's not making profit. Like, literally zero. Sir, do you know how businesses work? You should at least ask for 35. Christ. She handed over the coins.
Thank you for understanding. Safe travels.
He's just trying to keep his business fucking alive. Like, just recycling coins through the economy. As we head out, Leona seems quieter than usual. What is she scheming this time? You good, Thoticus?
Something about this just doesn't seem right. New tax rules and new guards to enforce them? I came through here only a few days ago on my way to Meadow Hill, and the tax hadn't been changed then.
I mean, if it changed that fast, this is fucked.
It all seems too sudden.
Yeah, either... Well, if it's the same mayor, that either he went fucking crazy or something. I think we should fucking find out what's going on here. Because, like, seriously, I'm America. 70%, 7% tax is too much. And most people are like, 7% tax is bullshit. 7 cents on a dollar? What gay? Talking about Florida tax. Wait, hold up. I might be stupid, but never mind. I'm gonna pass that aside to make myself not look as stupid as I am. But 70? 10 times the tax. God. Leona blinks.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. America. Spread freedom. Invade Iraq. Spread freedom. I mean, invade... What's this town's name? Fuck it. Invade. Spread freedom. She smiles. Yes, freedom.
You're right.
Freedom juice. Where's the oil? I mean, where's suffering people?
Anyway, let's go meet up with Zach.
Yeah, Zach probably won't help unless we pay him. He is a mercenary. We make our way to the lane. of armory and smiths. Peek through a few shop windows before we spot Zack with a guard over him. Not just next to a guard, but staring at him. Not good. Very bad. Bad. Horrible. Not good. Kind of frowns at being in a shop.
This doesn't concern you. Stay out of it.
Oh boy.
It became my concern when you threatened him in front of me.
A mercenary with morals.
Threatened. All I told him was what may happen to his store if he doesn't pay up for these protective
Kill him.
services.
Kill the guard. Spread freedom.
Leave. Now.
What makes you think I'd listen to you?
Start a revolution. He grips. He flips open his coat. Reveals his blanket. And he grips it. And he grips the second one on the table. Color drains from the god's face.
2 dischargers with purple spears and a black trench coat.
Uh-huh.
It can't be.
Can't be what? Zack shifts slightly, increasing his ferocity in his eyes, as he slowly directs the guns towards the guy who's currently shitting his pants.
You're lucky your friend was here today. He won't always be here, though.
And neither will you, God, after you wake up in a fucking coffin, except you won't wake up because you'll be dead. After impaling one last subtle threat, the God hurries out of the shop, brushing past both me and thought. Zack relaxes, and the shopkeeper sighs in relief.
Thank you.
That didn't sound very gracious of you.
That have to
Thankful.
do with this new tax you mentioned?
New tax. Yeah. Shopkeeper
The
nods.
taxes just keep growing. I've tried to keep my prices as low as possible for the customers, but then our taxes grow and, well, you saw what happens next.
God, 70% tax is ridiculous. Literally not helpful for anybody. Besides the government. But nobody will spend money because the taxes are so high. And fine, only the government. And then the economy crashes and fucking everybody's shitted out for luck. His fingers tremble as he takes back the discharger. I think he's still shaken up by what
I'm sorry.
happened.
I still need a few more minutes to finish up the repairs. It would have been done by now if we hadn't been interrupted.
Jack nods. Oh, no, shit. So, fun fact, I have an Alt F4 hotkey. And I clicked it by accident, not thinking. Whew, boy. Yep, let's just skip through all of this. I'm gonna choose the same things I did before. Oh, God. I'm sorry, everybody.
There's been hype. No.
We can't stay.
Where are you headed? You're a mate? Just be.
This might take a minute. I fucked up. Almost a 90-minute stream.
Did you?
Yeah, gotta skip through all of that. Autosave didn't even happen. Oh, time to do the bandit thing. Pogger champer. Yep, Stab, yep, Match icon, yep, 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 one, yep, moving on. Yep, move on. Yep, Hey, Zack, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice. Like your words, magic, gunman, mage guild. Yep, moving on. Poi. Proceeds to skip because I fucked up and closed the game by accident. Ask about shit because I did that before and I don't know if that changes the outcome. I doubt it, but, you know, might as well. Because it might change whether or not my character knows the background information.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm stupid.
I'm
I should really
They were
fuck you. Sure, they were bandits. The only I am gonna change one decision.
There's a good
Because I'm an asshole. Yep. 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 Yippity yep.
What are you
Continuing. Yep. I already heard
Right.
all these words. I'm not gonna do them
What's
again. It's bad. Humans dead.
What
Kill. Murder. Smog. Yes, they're all dead. Everything dead. Cages. Extinction. Death.
You're right.
Mainly death. A lot of death.
I'll take first.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. Do you guys not trust me? Nope.
No.
They
Yeah.
do not. Yep. Zach agrees. Yep. Nope. Don't.
I better-
Don't trust me. Shut up. Leave me alone. I gotta know Zach. The one thing I'm gonna change. What have I shit? Yep. Yep. How's the weather? Yep.
Is this
Yep.
go-
Cat or dog? Yep.
Dog.
Dog. Yep. Yep.
Yep. I'm meeting
What brings you here?
someone-
Yep.
I'm a
What do you do? Mercenary? That explains so much. It all makes sense
does?
now. Everything about you, the angst, hard-boiled exterior, frequent cold shoulder, the other stuff. You're totally the brooding main character from one of my JRPG. Yeah, that
What are
one,
you
Japanese
talking
RPG. It's easier to say it as Japanese RPG than JRPG. Maybe. Don't worry about me and my smirk. It's exactly how one of those MC main characters would react. Oh, yeah.
So, why are you going to Illumia?
It's taking me to the Mage Academy.
Are you a mage? You don't have a manipulator.
No. No, I'm not. No, I'm looking for answers, honestly. Yeah, I'm not from here. You didn't know that. I should stop talking. He nods, understanding, doesn't pry. He's smart. He knows how a conversation works. Sometimes. Although I try to stop it, a yawn
You should get
escapes.
some sleep. We have an early start in the morning.
Sounds familiar. Push myself into standing. Night. He nods. I move on with my day. Lay down, scooch around comfortable. Oh yeah, I need a pillow. Hey, Bongo! I'll just make do. Bongo rolls over in his sleep. Doesn't want to disturb him. Plus, that would be pretty rude. Okay, besides those two, I'm not changing anything because I felt like an asshole, and just because my character's a murderer doesn't mean he has to be an asshole. Also, I felt bad for doing that to Pongo. That's the main thing. Of course I love Pongo, he's my best friend!
It got awesome.
Probably shouldn't even do that. Let's do this then.
I won't.
Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let the thing. Do it. Stab me. Oh yeah, these. I win. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Of course. I'm better
Your
than you.
fundamentals are solid.
Yep. I know.
What?
I played Osu. It's all I did. I did Osu and like some Dark Souls.
Oh,
What are the rules?
stay.
The rules, don't shoot me, please. For love of God. I know you're gonna shoot me. Please be. Ow. Oh, I don't even get a choice revolving around that.
What?
Why?
What?
Yeah.
The whole.
You didn't.
It's not very
What
nice
did-
of you to shoot me.
Are you?
Only my pride. You shot me. And my pride.
Wanted.
My Vegeta level pride. Don't worry, I'm caught. I've been. Oh, wait, what? His advice relevant.
There's more.
I've been
Go
doing
on.
this for so
Anyway,
long. I'm sorry, everybody. I really am sorry.
We'll.
Yeah, stop it, Illumia. Yep, Yep. Yep.
I'll be.
Can you hear my clicky clackers?
Sees.
My mouse clacks? My missity mice man. My mouse man. Mouse man.
You're to-
30.
I'm sorry.
I thought tags were America, but
The mayor.
Hasn't.
We did. I'm real.
I under.
Thank you for.
I'm rude and a murderer, but I'm not an asshole.
Something. It all.
Let's investigate. Yeah, I like
Right.
meddling in other people's
Anyway.
business, obviously. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Not because the taxes are too high and I don't pay for my own stuff anyway. But you know,
This doesn't.
It be-
yep,
The re-
yep,
What makes
yep, okay.
He won't.
There.
that have to do with this new tax?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
it was tax issues again.
It looks like it's affecting all of the stores.
I think I
And
was
it's
here.
only going to get worse.
If not, I'm sorry, it'll take a few more minutes. Zach nods. The weaponsmith gives him a grateful smile and returns to his workroom. Tax issues again. Then she said her thing. Quick save. There we go. And it only gets worse.
I'm not going to let it escalate.
Well, and I glance at
You
Zach
two
in
head to the inn.
surprise.
I have something to take care of first.
Wait, Zach.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to pay a visit to the mayor.
We'll help. We're good. I want to be his ass. I don't have money, but still too much tax. I want to start a revolution. I'll
Something
kill.
here is just not right. We can't sit by and do nothing.
She is a mage knight. Shopkeeper returns, placing the bliget on the counter.
All fixed.
Wow, that's a very convincing voice you have there, sir.
Thanks. Here.
Ah, Zach offers a coin to the vendor, shakes his head.
Please, don't worry about it. You've already done me a huge favor by helping me with the guard.
You're really not convincing. Zach holsters his discharger and places the coins on the counter
I
anyway.
insist.
Take the coins, or I'll fucking shoot you. Zach implies as shopkeeper looks rather conflicted, but he sighs and nods gracefully as he sees that Zach is currently placing his hand on his discharger, his bliget, if you will. Zach, I should close that. Zach leads the way out of the shop, through the town. Everybody, his footsteps fucking long, full of purpose. He's gonna murder the fuck out of the mayor. Hopefully I can do it first, but hey, who cares as long as the end result is the same, right? Very different from how he usually walks. I can't help but respect his fucking hope for murder. It's beautiful. It was the first time I've seen him so determined and driven. Besides killing. That's the only difference that has changed here. As soon as we arrived in front of a large, elaborate mansion, it looks very out of place compared to the other modest shops in the rest of town. 2 men guard the entrance. Zach pauses and sizes up the guards. Is the element of... let's try and talk our way in. We should ask them if we can see the mayor. Instead of just fucking attacking them. You know? Peaceful protest before you resort to violence.
I doubt that would work.
You might be
Doesn't
right,
hurt to
but
try.
what she said. Yeah, doesn't hurt. Zach frowns, but after some thought, instead of deciding bliget, he chooses blitalk.
We'll try that first. If that fails, we go to Plan B.
Plan B is probably going to be the working one. Plan B is killing. Plan B, yep. Zach has already moved towards the guards and doesn't bother to respond to my statement. And I face Liana. Do you know what his plan B is? She shakes her head.
Let's just hope it doesn't resort to that.
I'll catch up to Zach, and hopefully he isn't already using Plan B.
Halt! What is your business here?
We're here to see the mayor.
Does he expect your audience?
Zach shakes his head. Not visibly, but he does it, I swear.
No, but I need to speak with him about this latest tax hike.
The tax hike?
Tax hike, yeah. Guards glance at each other and lower their weapons slightly. Seems almost as they have taxes applied to their income, and they don't like that.
You You guys don't seem too happy with the taxes either.
One of the guards hesitates. Then he shakes his head. Yeah, no shit.
My sister runs the bakery in town, and the taxes have been hurting her business.
Then why haven't you done anything about it?
Zach's got a point. Like, you're really fucking
We tried.
weak.
As have some of the other guards. When we protested, the treasurer recommended the mayor hire real guards.
Huh, so he basically threatened to put you out of your job. But, he glowers as he mentions the treasurer.
Treasurer?
He might be the one behind this, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, things have gotten really strange ever since he came to town.
You know, if he's
Suddenly
new.
the mayor is passing crazy rules he never would have passed before.
If he's new to town, and shit's been going awry since he showed up, kill him. Simple as that. Get rid of him. The other guards elbows his comrade. Almost has to say, dude, shut the fuck up. He has mics attached to us.
Quiet down. Do you want one of his lackeys to hear?
The first guard frowns and falls silent. Lana raises a hand to her chin in thought.
This treasurer sounds really suspicious.
Except she doesn't. Yeah, I agree. You're not wrong in your statement. It's just very obvious. The guard motions to her manipulator.
You're a mage knight?
Wait, why are you God 3? Lana blinks.
Yes, that's correct.
Blinks. Just a blink, not a wink, to Zach to shoot the fucking guy. I swear.
Can you scan the treasurer for magic use? I swear, he's doing...
Not your crazy theories again. They already have a court mage to see to that.
What if the court mage is also doing some fuck
Yes,
shit,
a
though?
court mage who was assigned by the treasurer.
See, that explains a lot. Second guard frowns, but he doesn't bother arguing because he knows he'll lose.
If we let you through, will you just scan around and see if you notice anything?
Yeah, we will. We won't kill. I
Yes,
think.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Some of the treasurer's hired guards may not be so fond of you poking around.
No shit. We're poking around in his business, so it would make sense if his guards would be upset at people they don't know or approve of being in their area they're guarding. It's almost like they're guards. Both guards step to the side.
On your way.
Let's go.
Yeah. Zach, I like how your name color is very slightly different than your text. I can't tell, honestly. Zach leads the way again. We follow behind as Liana fiddles with her manipulator, her divide gauntlet. As we progress through the mansion, we pass unnoticed by the clerks and guards and fucking security cameras, microphones. Even the fucking roaches don't notice us somehow. And we just kind of... They must assume that we have a reason to be here. Even the roaches are smart enough to notice that we're here for a reason, even though they're fucking roaches. They're so big that I can see where they're looking. They must assume we have a reason to be here, because if we got through the front door with violence, there would be screams. Anna stares intently at her manipulator. Her brow burrowed in confusion. What confusion? The confusion that I don't.
Doesn't make any sense.
What? What? No, seriously. What do you mean it does?
Readings, they're so erratic. It's almost like but there can't be.
Can you finish your words? That would be greatly of help.
Shadow magic.
Shadow magic. So you're saying there's dark sorceries? Zach looks sharply at Leona.
Shadow magic.
Nah. That's what she said. She nods in response to you, so you know. Yeah. No shit. Zack sets his jaw. Am I human? Zack sets his jaw and tightens the grip on his baguettes. So, what's so weird about shadow magic? Anybody want to cue me in? Is it like just dark elemented spells, or is it like powered based on bad emotions?
Forbidden magic.
Forbidden magic. See, that lets a little onto the truth, but you really don't know how to clearly speak at all.
It's coming from...
And she's gone. She's going down that hallway. There's a door. You really shouldn't. Double doors, in fact. That's mahogany. Mahogany. In fact, I would like to make a desk out of this. Can I take this door,
Behind
DM?
there.
I mean, creature of darkness. Yeah, a voice from behind us.
It's you!
Oh no. Standing down in the hall is the same guard from the shop.
How'd you get in here? Intruders!
No, not intruders. Visitors. All eyes fall on us as he begins yelling, screaming, almost like we're intruders. Asshole. The guards who previously ignored us now draw their weapons and chase us. And as they close in. Almost to say, you're fucked. Why did you come here? And there are so many of us. Why? Zack draws his baguettes, ready to baguette everybody in sight.
You go deal with whatever that is. I'll keep them busy here.
Okay, have fun with that. Zack kicks down one of the... Wait, we were in a hallway. Weren't we in a hallway? Ah, whatever. Kicks down one of the tables and drops behind it for cover.
Go! Now!
Why do you need cover? They all have fucking spears and... So I think they have spears and swords? I don't know. I haven't seen a guard. They don't have art. As he raises his baguettes, purple energy swells to life. Fucking rains hellfire. Belvesta Steegis, but out of baguettes. Energy bolts down the hallway. A lot of suppressive fire. I'm surprised his guns didn't explode from the amount of suppressive fire. Burst through the doors. Mahogany doors, specifically. And I stay right behind her. Clapping ass cheeks. Thought. The noise from the battle gradually fades away as we run deeper into the mansion, almost as if sound gets quieter the farther away you are. Eventually the hall leads into a study. A carved wooden desk, laden with books and ledgers, is in the center with bookcases surrounding it. Oh god, is it an enchanting table? A man wearing a hooded dark robe sits at the desk. He scribbles something on one hand. With one hand, crashed 3 times. Rip. Something with one hand, while the other hand is hidden within his robe. The older man sits on the other side of the desk. His graying hair sticks out in strange angles, like an anime heroine. Protagonist, creature of darkness. Why did I say heroine? That would be a female protagonist, but... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He stares at the open ledgers on the desk, but his eyes dull. Nothingness. As if he isn't actually alive. Somehow. 2 guards stand by the doorway. There's still a statues, pretty much. They also have dull eyes. The treasurer raises to his feet. I can assume he's the treasurer by the fact that he's not the guy with dull eyes.
Let these 2 in. I explicitly said no visitors.
Leona's manipulator pulses wildly, almost as if it's about to fucking explode. However, when she raises her arm towards him, it gets wilder.
He's the source of the shadow magic.
Neither the mayor nor the guards react. Expecting some kind of change in their behavior would be quite weird.
How dare you make such accusations? Arrest her immediately!
I mean, the guards are not happy. That's a cracked up fairy tale logo. I didn't think about that before. I can't see it now because she's in the way. Stop! We aren't here to fight you, only to kill you.
It's no use. He's influencing them with shadow magic.
Do you think that my words would have made a difference even if they weren't influenced by shadow magic? Gust of wind gathers around the thought, making photoshopping her in real time, making her breasts larger and her ass fatter. Her hair violently whipping around her, and her clothes tearing at the seams, probably because, fuck, that's a lot of wind. It concentrates in her gauntleted palm and hurls it at them. The wind knocks the guards against the walls, like a demon from Supernatural using its psychic abilities, and blows open the robe of the treasure, exposing his hidden hand. Is it Exodia? Within his palm is a dark crystal sphere. You know, like crystal spheres. I don't know. It looks like a marble of darkness, but fucking big, probably. From within the crystal are shadow tendrils. Oh god, that one god from Skyrim. Which extended to the mayor and his two unconscious guards that we can now see the tendrils for some fucking reason. Those voices flat when she speaks. I've never heard her sound so serious before. I swear.
A tainted spear, and the branding of void.
Dio Brando? Huh? Wait, no, not Dio.
You have seen too much.
I think you have lived too long. Treasure raises the black sphere high. Shadow energy shoots straight towards Liana. She raises her hand and creates another ball of wind. Double balls means a double nut. When she fires at the shadowy bolt, the shadow ball cuts straight through Liana's magic, almost as if it was shadow going through wind. A non-physical attribute going through a physical attribute. It's very strange to understand, but it doesn't work. And her wind scatters harmlessly everywhere. I'ma jump in front of the way. Save the thought. Her daddy didn't raise no bitch. I dash towards her and knock her out of the way. Take the full brunt of the shadow blast and flung against the fucking wall. Ow, shit. My ribs, they're cracked. I grit my teeth with the pain and look the bitch in the face as if she didn't get hit at all, but I did, and she wasn't reacting fast enough. She rushes over, her face a mix of bewilderment and concern. It's painful as fuck. My body is being melted. Shadow magic. No joke. Ow. It's alright with you. I just lay down here for a second. Out of frozen brown concern. Can you fucking get rid of him? So I don't have to suffer in vain. I don't think you have Advil, or Aleve, or Tylenol, or all three combined in a goopy mess of pill that gets rid of all pain ever. Please, and thank you. Liana unsheathed her sword, even though she should have had it unsheathed already because we were getting attacked. A determined fire in her eyes, she faces the treasure, raises her sword, almost like she's facing an unarmed man. An unarmed sorcerer, to be exact. Oh, damn, that's actually pretty cool. Her manipulator grows with the power which flows into her blade, encasing it in a similar glow. Magic particles swirl around as static sparks of energy lash out from her weapon. In an instant, she dashes towards the treasure at inhuman speed. Probably about the speed Usain Bolt can go, to be fair. He fires two shadow bolts, but Liana uses her blade to cut through the air and shoots off two slices of energy, which cut through the shadow magic. Oh yes, Dimension Slash.
What?
Liana lunges and charges her blade down towards the treasurer's throat. Just before her sword would pierce him, the treasurer throws a tainted sphere at the ground. Oh no. It shatters apart. The shadowy mist leaks out of the orb, enclosing the room in a dark fog. Oh god, it's cursed. Don't breathe it in, you'll die. The thick fog clouds my vision, so I can't see anything. As it slowly begins to fade, I make out Leona, watching her surroundings, but the treasure is nowhere to be seen. When she doesn't see her enemy, the glow from her sword fades away slowly. Oh, you... I don't see gray in your hair, I'll be honest with you, Chief. It described you having gray. I don't see gray, but that's fine. The man lets out a throaty groan. He rubs his head, his eyebrows now looking groggy. Like someone who has just, you know, woken up from like a 4-day slumber as he has been fucking possessed, probably.
What is...
I don't know, sheathes her sword, hoping not to be someone who is accused of trying to kill the mayor.
Take it easy. You were under the effects of shadow magic.
shadow magic?
You know what that is. He shakes his head off, as if to make us see that he doesn't have a neck. He must be trying to shake off the lingering feelings of the effect of magic.
Is it finally over?
No, probably not. Why are you nodding? We didn't fucking kill the mage. Mayor takes a few more minutes to compose himself. When his eyes seem more focused, he sighs in relief. He sighs, totally not happy that he was probably conscious
You
the whole
have my
time.
thanks.
Suddenly a door burges open. Zack races in. Behind him is a group of guards. Oh, God. They all have halberds.
Stop him!
How
He's
about...
with us.
How about no? Mayor stands unsteadily on his feet, nearly falling over, in fact. He grabs onto the desk, and his leg comes off. But he addresses the
Leave
guards.
them be. But they... I said leave them be.
Listen to the mayor, you dumb fox. I just realized that I'm probably still laying on the floor in pain. They hesitate to shoot confused glances at everyone in the radius. All the guards are very fucking confused as to why they should not harm the intruders. But they don't. They follow orders. Get the fuck out. Stupid idiots.
Took you guys long
Stupid
enough.
guys. Shut up, Zach. I'll fucking kill you. He looks at me.
What are you doing down there?
I'm writhing in pain, thank you very much. Rotate my knee onto my back. And offers me a hand. I accept. I don't think I can get up without help.
He took a shadow blast, aimed for me.
That's fine. I'm a team player. You're the only person who can get me out of this world. Zach is confused, but
Seems
impressed.
like you ended up being useful after all.
I'll fucking stab you. Also, I think that hit the same spot your bullet did. Yana checks your manipulator, but it remains still.
The shadow
Unlike
magic is
earlier.
gone.
Mary seems much more
It
alert.
was my treasurer, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Like, straight up. Like, he didn't even try to hide it. I mean, he said no.
When he
But,
first arrived
you know.
into town, I thought he would be like all the other travelers and go on his way. But
Yeah.
he said he knew how to make this town even greater than what it is now. He had ideas on how we could become more than just a wayward stop.
I
The
mean,
first step was to increase taxes to build up our treasury.
it sounds okay until you realize, 70% tax. He hangs his head in his
All I
hands,
wanted was to help the
sadly,
people here
crying.
have better lives. But all I've done is caused them suffering.
You can wallow over there. I'm still in pain. Could you get me a doctor? I feel like I'm gonna die.
You weren't in control of yourself.
But it was me who made all the rulings and enforced those tax laws.
You were under the effects of fucking shadow magic, dude. It's fine. It wasn't you. It was just past you who let the treasurer into the government and allowed him to use shadow magic on you. It's fine.
It wasn't you. That man had a tainted sphere, and he was using it to influence you.
Also, Marilyn's back. So fucking tired of missing a leg and his neck. And he felt like fucking shit, obviously, because everything was wrong.
Continue as mayor of this town.
I mean, you weren't exactly controlling anything before. Well,
That's not true.
Ah, guard number 2. You're the guy from the beginning. Look over at the voice and recognize him as one of the gods controlled by the shadow magic.
I know what it's like when he used that magic. All I could think about was how I could become an
God,
honor
I'm so
guard.
close to finishing
That was
this vid. This is
overwhelming and
pain.
I'd do anything to achieve it. I know
mean-
that wasn't the real you, Mayor.
The guard has a point, man. The other formerly controlled gods also step forward and nod, in unison, creepily, almost as if they were still under the effects of shadow magic, but their eyes were not hazed the same way. It was only meth.
Me too. Little Garrett still plays with the toy sword you gave him for his birthday. Says he's practicing for when he joins the guard too.
Huh. The other guards in the room start to murmur about their ascent.
There's nobody who can run this town better than you.
You know, I feel like that's a complete lie. You should give all the rights to me. I know modern economics, which I don't actually know, and they probably don't even apply to this world as much as they apply to Earth. Mayor glances at the hopeful faces of his god. In this small town, I can believe that he knows each and every one of them by their first, last, and middle name in case, he needs to really put across a message. Finally, he gives them a weak smile,
I suppose somebody needs to clean up this mess.
which is all he can muster. He gets back to his feet, somehow, even though I said he lost a leg, and he turns to us.
How to thank you for what you've done for us.
Money. Lots and lots of money. Leona smiles warmly
I'm glad we were able to help.
before speaking. Zach and I
You
nod
must be exhausted.
extremely.
Please feel free to stay at Raven Pass for as long as you like. You are always welcome here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's very nice of you, Sir Mayor. But I don't think that pays off your life. The three of us leave the mayor to his business, even though I want to go back and just fucking stab him and say, staying the night isn't enough. I want the money. And head out of the mansion. Once again, I glance up at the darkening sky. Leona mirrors my movements, like a
We should rest up for
fucked
the
up
night.
humanoid ditto.
Agreed.
Zach is once again a man of very few words. And I, too, just nod.
I saw the inn back towards the shops.
Yep, he did. That's a statement that I can't make funny, because how the fuck are you supposed to try to make that funny? Zach leads the way after returning down a side street. Probably seeing a few prostitutes and crack addict, maybe an alligator, on its daily walk, of course. We see the lightened sign of the Hoghead's Inn. Yo, have you guys ever tried Hoghead cheese? It sounds disgusting, but it's not that bad because it's basically pickled hog head. Like all the flesh. Yeah, basically pickle that shit. And it's not too bad on bread. That's about all I can say. I sniffle a yawn as we head inside. Zach and I sit down at the table, staring intently at each other, almost as if to say, I'll fucking stab you. Both ways. At a table where while Leona speaks to the innkeeper, she returns with 2 room keys, looking a bit shocked, wordlessly. She passes one to Zach. Hey, what's going on?
The innkeeper refused to let us pay for the rooms or food. Said it was by order of the mayor. And
You know, At least he accepts that we helped him. He better keep that up for as long as I stay here in this world, if I ever come back here. Another silence falls over us. Like usual. This one feels natural and not a bit uncomfortable, because it's not us. It's not completely silent, as the rest of the inn is fucking universally loud. After a few minutes, the staff brings us out 3 steaming, helping, oh, balls, and places them in front of us. Each bowl hits the table. Once the bowl hits the table, Zach says, "Fuck table manners. I'm a mercenary. Anybody who talks shit about his table manners gets the bliget. And he practically fucking inhales the food. I've never seen a skinny man eat so fast, except that's a lie, because I've seen a skinny man eat a whole family, half a family-sized lasagna by himself. It's terrifying, honestly. I don't think I could eat that much food in a day. Leon and I share a look before we grab our spoons, as he is already finished. Stew, again. She nods, not really knowing what to say.
It's hearty and filling.
It's stew. Rabbit? Is it rabbit stew?
Actually, this time it's venison.
Ooh, I like deer. Yeah. It's a little bit better. It's not... It has similar gaminess, but like it's got a unique kind of flavor to it. It's slightly different than rabbit. It works a little better with the ingredients. Could be because of the different style, because of the inn, but you never know. Tastes better. She grins. She's very happy that I am not complaining, as me complaining would only merely add more troubles onto her plate.
I like venison more.
Ah, nice. I guess I do too. Unless I might be pretending to like this more than the rabbit, because rabbit's pretty fucking good, but venison is too. Personally, I don't like venison by itself, but in a stew, it might be really fucking good. I've never tried venison stew. I try not to wince every time I use my spoon. The fire has erased out of my body, but my shoulder still hurts because I landed on the ground and not on a fucking padded wall. Leona glances at me, staring at me now, as she's not blinking, scaring me. Then gets up and walks back to the innkeeper and returns with a hot compress, fresh out of the microwave, the hand in her hand, and hands it to me.
This should help with the pain.
And it nearly burns my hand as I press it against my shoulder and smile, as the pain does not go away because hot compresses help with swelling and not fucking pain, even though swelling does cause a good portion of pain. That's fine. I smile appreciatively, and the pain slowly melds into a dull ache that will bother me for the rest of my life because my shoulder is slightly out of
Thanks
socket.
for helping me back there.
Ah, yeah, sure. I'ma smile and wave, nod and wave, and move on with my day. Anytime. You know, as long as you get me home, I'll keep you alive. Simple as that. I continue digging into my meal with one hand while holding fucking whatever the cloth compress is to my shoulder. So, what exactly makes shadow magic bad, forbidden, or whatever the fuck?
It's far more dangerous than any other elemental magic, and it's incredibly unstable and volatile.
So, it's only for masters to
The
use.
most serious thought of shadow magic is how it's able to amplify the shadowy thoughts of someone's mind.
Oh, that sounds a little sus. I don't know. That seems like fairy tale magic. So Treasure was manipulating the mayor with what he was already feeling. Ah, she nods. If that's the case, then the mayor does fucking hate everybody in town. Okay.
He might have wanted to help the town by looking to expand, but there's also a bit of selfishness on his part for wanting to do that too. Either greed from more money coming in and more luxurious goods, or wanting more fame and recognition.
You know, that is a good
Everyone's
explanation.
thoughts like that. It's just a matter of keeping those thoughts in check.
Zach, I'm surprised that you can keep those thoughts in check when all you have to think about is yourself, usually. And she's agreeing with you, so, you know.
Shadow magic, unfortunately, lets those desires loose in a destructive way.
So not a therapy recommendation to use not recommended to use therapy and shadow magic because it would counteract the therapy. Or would therapy be more effective because shadow magic? No, it lets it out in a destructive way. Never mind. Is there any way to block against it?
Unless you are a mage. Not really.
Ah, fuck. Well, Pixeter
Most
food.
people can't control the magic well, and it's very easy for it to backfire and cause more harm to the caster than the intended target.
So it's sacrifice magic. It's just unstable as shit. Is it unstable because of the nature of the magic? Or is it unstable because nobody has studied it well enough because it's forbidden? I wonder. That treasurer seemed to be handling it pretty well, though. She looks even more worried now. Like the normal approach women have when they're worried.
I know. Which is even more troubling, considering the fact that shadow magic is outlawed in Havengard.
Yep. Zach pushes his now empty bowl away from him. Jesus Christ, you fucking ate all of it? That fat bruh? Bruh, what?
I think he's part of Void.
Huh? What's Void? Anna's frown somehow irreversibly deepens further. I think it's starting to reach onto her neck. I'm not sure if it can go any further.
I think so too. I noticed the branding on his forearm.
Yeah. He had branding on his forearm? Yeah, could you explain what's Void, please?
They're practitioners of shadow magic. They first rose to power during the struggle of the Three Kingdoms, before the Treaty of Asaria.
I have no idea what
They
any
wanted
of
to
that
grow
means.
their power in the outreach of shadow magic, and a lot of innocent people were killed in the process.
That I can kind of understand what's
At the
happening.
height
with-
of their power, they grew so powerful and were so destructive that the Three Kingdoms had to set aside their differences and band together.
Yeah, it kind of seems like they were trying to stop the war almost.
That's when the treaty was formed. Part of the agreement was to outlaw shadow magic.
Oh, I guess that's fair. Are you really telling me the Three Kingdoms had to work together to take down a fucking singular cult? Because
Shadow
it sounds
magic
like
is
it.
a lot more powerful than any other elemental magic,
Why don't you
which
use
is
it?
why there are people who still want to practice it.
Why don't you fucking...
It's impossible to stabilize the magic, so it's deemed too
Impossible.
dangerous to be used.
You know what's also supposed to be impossible? Flight on a thing that is heavier than air. Humans figured that out. Going faster than like 60 miles per hour. Humans figured that out. Flying faster than the speed of sound. Humans figured that out. Guns should be impossible, but they had those back in like the 1800s. I'm pretty sure they might have even had those in the 1700s. Now that I think about it. They're pretty much a pipe with gunpowder, to be fair, though. But yeah, anything impossible is not really that impossible when it comes to humans. Zach nods. I see. Even though I'm blindfolded, I swear, I can see. I'm not blindfolded. I just want to be blindfolded. So I don't have to see any of your bullshit. No wonder both Leona and Zach seemed so grim when they first noticed the shadow magic. But still, like, fucking get over it. It's just a different type of magic. It's not necessarily good nor necessarily bad if you can control it. Still another
Is
yawn.
everyone done eating?
Think so? Think I'm done. Have I eaten it all? Yeah. Me and Zach ate. Yeah.
Then I suggest we head to bed.
Ah, yeah, bye. Second that motion. I am fucking exhausted. The amount of physical and emotional pain that I am currently experiencing is beyond your understanding.
I know.
Did you not just hear what I said? She grins and I feel a rush of warmth to my face. I guess she saw my yawn. I swear that I didn't hide it. Unless... What the fuck just... I'll pretend that I didn't say it. Zach leads the way upstairs, clutching one of the keys. We stop in front of 2 adjoining doors.
Well, good night then.
Ah, yeah, bye. Good night. Yep, Well, turns the key and lets herself into the room. Closing it behind her, gently, Zach also turns the key and lets himself into the second room. I'm about to follow him, and he slams it on my fucking face. Very funny. Hilarious, in fact. Tried to turn the handle, but he's already locked it. I didn't know they had locks on individual rooms, but I guess they do. What the fuck? What the hell? What in goddamn tarnation? Zach, let me in, or I'll pick the lock. He ignores me. Start pounding on the door. Come on. Hey, asshole. Let me in. I'll kill you. If you don't let me in, I'll pick the lock and kill you in your sleep. He doesn't answer. A couple of people poke their heads out of their rooms and glare at me. How? Fucking try again. I continue hammering repeatedly at the door. I can't keep this up all night, Zach. Suddenly the door swings open and I walk in. Luckily, first thing I notice are 2 twin beds. Thank God. Zach lunges on one and lounges, not lunges. I'm retarded. And fixes his stony gaze on me. What the fuck was that, Zach? Why didn't you let me in?
No space.
Huh? 2 beds, Zach. Do you sleep on 2 beds opposite sides of the room? Zach wordlessly walks over to the bed, pulls back the blankets. Inside, I see his dischargers, his blankets, if you will, tucked under the covers. Really, Zach? Really? You're giving my bed to your guns, your blankets. Really? Why? I go to remove the weapons.
What are you doing?
My bed. I sleep here, not your guns. Your guns can sleep fucking on
But
your
then
pillow.
Where will they sleep?
Huh? Just look at him. Silently. Judging. Hoping he dies. Finally, he sighs and collects his dischargers, almost like he wasn't joking. Which scares me. Which scares Phil. Phil is scared. Phil is terrified, in fact. I lie back on the bed, and as soon as my head hits the pillow, I am fucking knocked out. Like, you have no idea how fast I sleep. Okay. And with that, rudely woken by busters. Yeah, as I blink my eyes open, and I see bongo plants on Zach's face. But, unfortunately for Zach, save on that file. You know what? No, don't overwrite. Unfortunately for the people who are watching, whoever the fuck watched 2 hours of this, I did not expect it to go over an hour and a half, I'll be honest. Next time I will just do 1 day, even if it is less than an hour long. If it's shorter than 30 minutes, I'll keep going. If it's longer, if it's less, if it's if it's more than 30 minutes, I'll end it there. But I'm just gonna do 1 day at a time from now on. So, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, just leave this on in the background. Hope it helped you relax or whatever, or you had a good laugh. But that is going to be it for today. Have a great day and or night, and I'm signing off. Peace, peace.